Y'all,
Hey.
so we are live. We back in a second. Just checking the sound right quick. Make sure we got the sound all good. Hey, when you come on, like, share, comment. We need y'all to be a part of this tonight. A part of it. Let's go.
Interactive.
Y'all.
Hey.
So okay. We are live.
We're good.
We back in a second. Just checking the. We'll be right back, y'all. Okay,
Hey.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Jessica.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Daughter.
And we are coming to you live from my man cave with What You Say, Huh? Hey, listen, we got a very interesting topic tonight, and so we need you as you come on to please like, share, and comment.
Yes.
Yesterday we kicked off the new series with moving forward by faith, and
Yes.
it was a powerful.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just the whole service was a powerful move
Yes.
in the Lord. And
Always.
if you missed last week, Jessica,
Yes.
our family and friends, they brought a powerful word. What was the word you brought again? What was that word?
Follow the leader and come inside
Come
the city.
inside the city.
Come inside the city.
And we just been building. She built off Follow the Leader. I built off of that, off of First Lady Good. I'm expecting and God's perspective.
Yes.
And so one of the things, Jessica, that you said that I mean just has stuck with me. It was a lot you said, but how we have to be developed to be able to handle
Yes.
the blessing,
Yes.
to handle the promises of God, and how we want to, we're trying to we want the promises of God, but yet we won't go through the process of the process of being equipped to handle the promises of God.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So what's the biggest thing that spoke to you as you was mentioning that word?
Pretty much that, and coming inside the city.
Right.
So like it's so many jewels and milk and honey and stuff like that. So this is my thing. A lot of times when it was preached in the past, coming into the promised land, people automatically assume that when you cross over to the promised land, you get the big promises.
Right,
You
right.
get everything just falls into your lap, falls into your bank account. Children being saved, anything that you was praying for, you get right then.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's God showed me that there's levels
Yes.
to the promised land
Yes. Right.
of what you said about the training. If He gave us all the promises at once, as soon as we crossed over,
Right.
it would crush us. The blessings would be
Exactly.
so big that we wouldn't be able to handle it. So, like, I always go to the example of people that win the lottery.
Oh yeah.
And people win the lottery and they're not good at money.
Right.
They're broke within a year, maybe 2 years, off of millions of dollars. And
Millions
stuff
of
like
dollars
that.
because they're not ready for it.
They're not ready.
They don't know how to handle it. And so I built off of that, and I built off of First Lady. First Lady, I know you're watching. Can you hit that air down there? We
Hit
would
that
greatly appreciated that. Heat rise to the top.
I think it's on though. You hear it?
Yeah, I guess it is on. Okay. So yeah. So I built off that with moving forward by faith. And the thing about it is this, y'all, is this. And First Lady talked about actively waiting.
Yes, that's huge.
Okay,
Yes,
actively waiting. Guys, we got to get that principle, because that's how you walk by faith and not by sight.
Hey family, hey Sister Yvette.
Who we got? Okay. I need
Sorry,
to go.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. We got
No.
to get that principle.
I did not mean to.
Hey, Sister Yvette, Sister Stacy. Listen, it's like this all the time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's why it's good we don't live together, ain't it? Woo! But anyhow, yeah. So yeah. actively waiting. That is, I said that First Lady brought the master key to the kingdom, and it is expecting from the Lord, actively waiting and having God's perspective.
Yes. Yes.
See, if you could be actively waiting, well, what is actually waiting? Actually waiting is that you are doing what God told you to do. You're living by the word. What's up, Coach Josh?
And Sister Stacy.
Yeah, I got Sister Stacy.
Okay.
You're living by the word. You're doing what God told you to do. And the thing about it is, y'all, is this: you got to be consistent in it.
Yes.
And we talked about it yesterday about not having a sprinter's mentality. That a sprinter's mentality is I train for weeks and even years to run a less than 10-second race for that event. And once it's over, that's it. Okay. And it comes with this blessings and perks and stuff like that. But the race itself, we're not in a sprint. We're in a marathon, and we have to understand that.
Yes,
have to understand that. So,
yesterday, I just want to say, and I might just be, biased or whatever, but I love Kingdom Church International.
Yes,
because the series that come forth always causes you to go to the next level. I love the fact that it's a teaching ministry, and it's giving us like life skills.
Yes.
Life skills on like how to walk the kingdom lifestyle out.
You're right.
That's why it's so different, but I love it. And I wake up in the morning, Dad, and I be like, man, I love being in the kingdom.
Yes.
Even with the ups and the downs, it's just so different from just, I don't know. I don't want to say
church.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, yeah. It's just so you go to church on Sunday and then you go live a different life. Monday through Sunday, where it don't have. But the kingdom is actually for your living. That's why he said, "Your kingdom come, your will be done." Okay, so we're gonna get in our subject tonight.
Yes.
Our subject tonight, we're talking about church hurt. Okay.
Church hurt.
We're talking about church hurt, and so we need your. First of all, we need you to like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and then we need your questions and even share, because remember yesterday, and I meant to cut the video out, but today was a busy day.
Yeah.
Remember I said yesterday, everybody.
Yes.
If you've been in church for a little while, you probably in church hurt.
Everybody. Yep.
Okay. But once again, let's go and clarify that. But you also been family hurt. Mm-hmm. You've been relationship hurt.
Yep.
You've been money hurt.
Yep.
You've been health hurt.
Uh-huh.
You've been hurt in the wild world. You've been listen. We live in a broken world.
Yes.
Okay, a broken world, broken systems, and so guess what? There is all kind of hurts in the world.
Yes.
But why is it only in the church? Mm-hmm. I'm not going back to church because of the church hurt.
Yeah.
But we go back everywhere else. We go to our jobs. Okay, I never worked a job where I wasn't hurt on it.
Right, me neither.
Where I didn't have some kind of conflict with somebody on the job.
Right.
But that wasn't what stopped me from going to the job. Mm-hmm. Okay, right. Well, let me say it like this: I've never quit a job saying, I'm gonna quit the job because this person getting on my nerves.
Right.
Have you?
Well.
Okay. Well.
I mean, I've said it. I haven't done it.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, I ain't going back there because,
Right. But
I go back the next day.
Yeah, exactly. But my whole point is that, once again, there is church hurt. So what do you want to say about church hurt? I mean, and listen, y'all got questions. Tell us about your experience. What made you with church hurt? And then we're going to get into some Bible stuff. Because some stuff that we've had some people leave the church over. So.
Okay. I think I dealt with church hurt when I was younger. Mm-hmm. As a teenager. I'd say like the church hurt I came from was from the other teens in the church.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like coming from like a young person's mentality of, I'm not going back to church because the church people are mean. You're getting picked on and, they don't accept you because, like, you just came from a different church, so you're new. Or just being a PK.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah,
PK.
PK. It's really a PC.
Look, he hate that. He hate that.
Yeah, because we didn't. I mean, we didn't raise no goats.
Well, that's what they call it out there.
I know. I
So being a PK, then you kind of like
preacher kid.
Yeah, you singled out.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, your dad's a preacher, so you can't hang out with us because we're gonna be doing some crazy stuff, and you're gonna tell on us and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm glad that my church hurt kind of happened early, because as I grew up, especially like going out there and coming back in.
Yeah.
Going out there and coming back in, I experienced some, I guess you could say, church hurt coming back this, last time.
Yeah.
From not, being out in the streets and then coming back in, and I experienced some church hurt. But my thing is, and like I always preach and stuff, I'm there for the King.
Right.
So he delivered me from such like deep anguish and agony.
Yes.
To where I really, if I experience some church hurt, I'm like, I'll get over it, because I'm gonna be with the one that delivered me.
Yeah.
People didn't deliver me.
Right.
So and then that caused me to look at people like maybe they going through something, and maybe it ain't me.
Yeah.
That helped me not to be like, oh, I'm so hurt by why they treat me like that, why they say that about me. It's not really me.
Yes.
They might be going through something.
Yes.
And if they ain't going through nothing and they really feel like that, they ain't nothing I can do about it.
There you go. And that's a great point that you make. That once again, it's the church hurt. When somebody hurts you in the church, it's really not about you. It's about what's going on with that person.
Yeah, a lot of times.
And how we're supposed to be praying for each other and understand that we're all in the process.
All of us at all times.
We're all in the process. And then you got certain folks that just got different personalities.
Yes.
Okay, they just got different personalities.
Hey, Whitney.
But they just got different personalities, and so as we were saying on Sunday, the hand is not directly connected to the shoulder.
Right.
Okay. So the hand and the shoulder is not going to do a whole lot of fellowshipping.
Right. They not.
You see
and
what I'm
the
saying?
hand and the foot.
It's not going to do a whole lot of fellowshipping.
Mm-mm.
But they are indirectly all connected together.
Yes, we need everybody.
And so, I hear people, you got cliques in the church. Well, you got cliques everywhere.
You got cliques on the job.
Cliques on right.
You got cliques.
Because
at cheerleading, I'm a cheerleading coach.
Yes.
There's cliques.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's my clique that I hang out with coaches. There's cliques over here. Parents that are children are playing and stuff.
Yes.
It's cliques.
I mean, it's and the thing about it is, now what makes these cliques in the church bad is when the gossiping starts to happen.
There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
That's just. Oh yeah,
Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what makes it, is when you in these cliques, you get to gossiping and you start talking about each other. Now that's where the problem is, because it's like the hands start talking about the foot.
Right.
Or the knees talking about the shoulder. That makes no sense, and all they're doing is create even more church hurt.
Right.
But particularly, the story that keeps coming up in me is the prodigal son. Okay. So the prodigal son, he goes off. He takes his inheritance. He go in spiritual. He spends it. The Bible says in riotous living. He comes back, and first of all, who's hurt when he comes back?
The brother.
The brother.
The brother's hurt.
The brother is hurt because he feel like he's been treated unfairly.
Yes.
Because why? Oh, some this is a little bit crooked. There we go. Unfairly because he's like, I stayed home, I obeyed the Lord, I done all what God told me to do, and you never even threw a party for me.
Right.
But this is what he missed out on is he's got in his mind, y'all, that when he was out there, he was living the life.
Okay. So the brother's like, I didn't get to go out and live the life like you did.
Right. So his hurt,
I could see that.
His hurt came from y'all celebrating him come back. You haven't celebrated me being here.
Okay.
And at the whole time, you being here, you have access to everything the Father has. That's what the Father said. Listen, you have access to everything. My son who was lost is now found. So, that's one type of church hurt.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
That?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And I like how you put it, because now I can see both. I always view switch.
Right.
So I always see both ends. So I can see the brother that's been there. I can feel his pain.
Yes.
Like, you didn't throw a party for me because, I completed these tasks and did this and this and this. So I feel his pain on that.
Yeah.
I feel the pain on the brother coming back and his own brother not welcoming him back. I feel both pains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I can see both.
Yeah. And so so that's one type. Now another one is when another thing that happens is when, let's say something happened in your life, right? And you didn't get the response or the help from the church family you thought you should have got. And one of the main things that always happen is the pastor.
Yeah, it goes automatically to the pastor.
Didn't call me. He wasn't there. Now the whole church, and I've had this happen, the whole church can go and visit that person, spend time with them, take food to them, all kind of stuff. But because the pastor didn't come, the church hurt, and I'm not going back to that church. And it's all because we don't understand, once again, the body, how the body works. How when the people went to see them, they was going to not just representing Christ, but also representing the pastor.
Right.
And so some folk right now don't go to the church, and I'm not just talking about my church, but churches period. Don't go to the church because because the pastor didn't come see them when they was down. And what someone didn't realize, your pastor was just as down as you was at that time.
Right.
But God is the one who took care of you by using other folk that's in the church to come and help you in the church.
Right.
Right. So let's see. The other brother is thinking about loyalty. Okay, yes.
Yes, I want to talk about that.
Okay, let's go. Okay,
so that's a good point, because that's what I was really trying to get at. Like, why didn't the dad celebrate or have a party for the loyalty of the brother, though? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can the dad really blame the older brother for feeling the way he was feeling, even though, yes, this is his other son, and because the other son chose to go out there.
Right.
He chose to spend it. He chose to live how he wanted to live, and he was, you really get the consequences that come from your choices.
Right.
And so the brother is like, well, I make good choices, and I've been loyal to you, and you didn't throw not one party. So I've always thought about, like, why didn't the dad acknowledge his loyalty?
Well, okay, so first of all, like, the dad, if you read the story, you can see his compassion in talking to the son.
Okay.
And at the same time, I feel like the dad was like, you have always had access to whatever you wanted.
Okay.
Because you was here.
Okay.
So, and that's one of the things that, I really believe comes with human nature, is a lot of times the ones who are loyal and doing the work, and I try to do my best in this, of saying, hey, recognizing, but they don't get recognized, because once again, it's the Lord that's going to do the recognizing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not excusing that the dad shouldn't have done anything like that, but he did have access.
That's true.
He did have access. So
that's kind of like his payment for loyalty.
Yes.
Not payment, but like, you get the spoils.
Right. Right.
And you get the benefits because you're here.
Yeah.
And see, the brother thinking that the other brother that went out lived the life.
See, you think he lived it up. Right.
Got tore up from the floor.
We don't
chewed up and spit out.
See, we don't understand what he. Even your situation, all the stuff you went through, and folk that when they leave the church and they go back out there in the world, the pain and the suffering that they go to. Well, I can say that it was even me and your mom. I mean, this pain and suffering we went through drove us back to the church.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, it drove us back to the church. And so I remember when we came, we came, she got saved, and I came came out of being backslidden. I mean, I remember a couple of deacons were like, man, how did you rise so fast? Well, it was just like, I mean, I wasn't trying to rise.
Right, right.
It's just I sinned hard for the devil.
Yes.
So now I'm just going hard for the Lord. That's
Right.
I mean, that's how. I mean, I wasn't coming in and say, hey, y'all recognize me, y'all see what? No, it's just like, man, listen, I don't live for the devil. I now want to live for the Lord.
That I can feel you on that, because me coming back, I can relate to this whole story.
Yeah.
Me coming back, there's no way that I had in my mind that I would be like preaching, teaching classes, doing spiritual awakening or recovery groups.
Right.
No way. I was just there's a certain amount of humility
Yes.
that comes from getting chewed up and spit out by the world.
Yes.
And so when you really go hard, that's why I didn't straddle the fence.
Yeah.
So when I was out there, I'm going out there, and I had so many people from the church that was like, well, just come to church anyway.
Yeah.
And I remember, and I say this all the time, but just come to church anyway. I said, I can't come to church like this.
Right.
Because I'm going to leave church and I'm going to go smoke crack.
Right.
So I'd rather just stay out here and smoke crack. And then when I'm ready to come to the church, if I make it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if I was going to make it.
Right.
If I make
If
it.
you make it.
If I see the other side, if God allows me to like live to see this sober side.
Yeah.
Then I'll be all in.
Yeah.
So when I crossed over and being all just mangled up out there, I
Right.
mean just mangled up
Right.
and just getting used and abused, that brings such a strong sense of humility.
Yes.
So when you come to the other side, you're like, I just want to just lay on the floor.
Yes,
Remember the
yes,
brother?
yes.
Remember the brother was like, I'll just be a servant.
Yes.
That's the mentality that you have.
Yes.
When you out there, when you get beat up so bad,
Yes.
you're like, I don't even want anybody to know I'm here.
Right.
I just want to be able to come
Right.
through the door
Right.
and like be up underneath the seats.
Yes.
And I would be grateful for that.
Yes. Yes. So we got a question.
Okay.
Did the older brother ever ask the father for a party? And no, he didn't.
He didn't.
He didn't.
Because he would have got it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, because that's what he told him. I mean, if you'd have asked, you would have got it.
Right.
But see, here's the mistake, and this is the reason why, when you've been loyal, this is why you set yourself up. Which I'm going to the next one after this. You set yourself up for hurt. Is that you feel like the father should have recognized his loyalty.
Yeah.
But once again, don't sit back and wait for that.
Okay.
Ask.
Okay.
It's just some ask.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
And once again, if you have God's perspective, you better ask the right way.
Yes.
You better ask the right way. And so now, even going back to that is church hurt happens because once again everything is spiritual, right?
Right.
When a person have a spirit of offense on them.
Yes, that is huge. Yes.
See,
Yes.
and that spirit of offense comes out of, I didn't get what I thought I should have got.
Yes.
And the church is not doing for me. I mean, we've had folk tell us, all I've done for the church. What? You haven't done more for the church than what the church done for you.
Right.
I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
I do. Mm-hmm.
So it I mean, and really, it comes from that spirit of entitlement. So you have folk that's like, so and so didn't speak to you, and and so you leave out that day, man. I mean, they walk past me and didn't speak to me. Well, that was already a spirit of offense on you.
Already, yes.
See, that was something had already happened to cause that offense to be on you.
Yes.
Now the enemy is going to build off the fact that so and so didn't speak to you, but 50 other people spoke to you.
We don't recognize the other 50.
Yeah, we don't recognize. We only recognize the one that didn't speak to us. And God forbid, y'all. Once again, back to the pastor. The pastor comes in, or the apostle comes in, and walk past a person. Now they don't know everything that's going on out.
In the
that I actually didn't even see you.
Right.
And oh my God, he didn't speak to me. Now I'm not saying it's right. I should have took time to say, hey, but once again, when I'm coming in, I got everything is going on. And I try to be more attentive to that now. But I don't always get it right.
Right. And I can back you up on that. It's like that, I'm over the sound system. And Dad's getting ready for church. I'm already at church. I will call Dad in a minute and be like, we don't have the so and this and that, and we forgot this and when he's coming in, he's zoned in on what we don't have.
Right.
We try to have everything set Saturday, the weekend, even the week of before Sunday. We try to have everything set.
We come in.
I'm telling you.
Listen, what y'all don't see.
Behind the scenes is wild.
Well, see, and y'all don't see us up there at church during the week, working, trying to get the sound right. And then like yesterday, Caleb said the sound has a mind of its own.
It does.
Because we had everything set.
It has a mind of its own. We can have everything set.
We had everything set
and come in
to
on
come
Sunday
in and
morning.
turn it on.
It's like it moves the buttons overnight.
Yeah.
It just I don't want it like that.
Yeah.
It messes it all up like spaghetti. And we're like, then we're blaming somebody came up here. Somebody came up
this
here
out, right?
And messed the buttons.
Because we know.
But I just want to say that on his behalf, he is the leader, and see that's the responsibility of being a leader.
Yes.
So everything falls on the leader. So if something ain't right, we calling him, and it's not just me calling him; it's everybody calling him. When everybody's calling him, he's trying to fix that for everybody.
Right.
So we have to remember that him being the head. Well, he's the head. He should speak to me.
Right.
He wants to speak to you. He does, and he has you on his mind.
But see,
he also has thousands of things. Here's the cure to that, y'all. Here's the cure to that. Hey, Apostle. Yeah.
You speak first.
Yes, that's good, Dad.
Because if you speak first, it'll wake me up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why Sister Stacy's thing keep popping up. Stacey Norman's watching.
I don't know.
And she's watching. Okay. But it says, the spirit of offense is so hard to ignore. Forgive nowadays. But how do I see the spiritual aspect of a person who has spiritual offense on them and not take it personally? Oh, that's good.
That's
a good
super
question.
Good, girl.
That's a good question.
Y'all keep bringing that in here.
That's a good question. And so the way you do that is this. You have to remember they got something going on that you know nothing about.
Yes.
There's something happening in the back rooms of their life that has caused that offense. There could be stuff going on in the marriage.
Yes.
Something going on with the children. Something that's happened. And so, even like if somebody snaps at you.
Yeah. Yes.
They're not snapping at you. They're snapping at what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
mean, now, the snap is coming at you, but it's something else that's going on.
Yeah.
And you have to be, y'all, understand this. Spiritual maturity is priceless, because when it comes to ministry and ministering, we had to learn how to minister with stuff going on that y'all couldn't see.
Right.
Such as what was going on with you. Stuff that was going on with Caleb, Josiah, Jordan. All this stuff. And so, but that's what grew us, matured us to be able to do that. Okay. So, the answer to that question is, you got to stay in the spirit. You got to stay in the spirit, and you got to tell yourself, don't take that personal, because the spirit of offense that's on them will jump on you.
Yes.
And that's what happens a lot of time. And that's when you start getting the mess going on in the church, and you start to kill your brothers and sisters with your word. The spirit of Cain comes in, start to kill each other.
Yes. Let me piggyback off of that.
Okay.
When he says you got to stay in the spirit, I'm talking to the ones that's like, I haven't got there yet. So I'm gonna be talking to the ones that's like, how do I stay in the spirit?
Right.
I'm not spiritually mature, and if the person has a spirit of offense on them, then I'm probably gonna get the spirit of offense on me. This is how you do it. That first go round of staying in the spirit is developed. It isn't something that you already have just because I'm a Christian, I just accepted Jesus, okay?
Right.
It is a development training stage. I'm going to tell you from personal experience. The first time the spirit of offense hits and I feel that sting and I want to give them back what they gave me, the way you grow spiritually is you don't take it personal, right?
Yes.
You're going to tell yourself, I'm going to stay in the spirit and I'm going to recognize that person got something going on with them.
Right.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
I had to learn this.
Right.
So them snapping on me, them looking at me side eye, them not saying nothing to me.
Yep.
The first encounter of this is a hard sting, right?
Yes.
The first time that you actually say, okay, I'm not going to take this personal, and I'm going to say, and I'm going to give them, I'm going to give them that right to be like that, and I'm going to say it isn't me.
Right.
That sting is hard.
Yes.
But afterward, it's less and less and less and less. And then after you go through,
right,
it gets so less to where if it happens again, you don't feel it at all.
Right.
You don't feel it at all. So that is a training, staying in the spirit. And I just wanted to speak on the ones that when you say stay in the spirit, some people don't know what that is.
Right, exactly.
And some people don't know how.
Yeah.
And so I'm here to help you, that is a process.
Yeah.
And it's a slow process.
Yes.
It's a slow process, but it gets better. But I'm telling you, the first sting is the biggest and hardest sting.
Wow.
If you can get through that first sting, you're on your way.
Yeah.
After that, it's easy.
Yeah. And the thing about it is you have to tell yourself that person is going through something that you know nothing about.
That's it. That's right there.
And they might be taking it out on you, but once again, you see a person limping, you don't know they got a rock in their shoe. Mm-hmm. That's what's causing the limp.
And last thing, if they're spiritually mature, God will talk to them.
Yes.
And they'll come back around and be like, hey, I didn't mean to come at you like that. Because I've done that.
Yes.
And where I've done it to where I'm so busy at church sometimes, I walk right past people.
Right.
I hate doing that.
Right.
If I've done that to y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be more conscious of it.
Yeah.
Because I get tunnel vision and I walk past everybody.
Yeah.
And they be like, well, hey, Jessica. I'm like, oh my God. So I've told people, please, I don't know, like that's it. Speak to me first and snap me out of it.
Right.
Because anything ain't that important to where I can't stop and say, hey, and speak to you. So
listen, I was at a football thing and I saw this coach and he has a very awkward personality. Mm-hmm. And so I ain't saw him in a while, but I was like, hey coach, let me get that hand. See, he walked past me. Now, I could have took that person and say, man, he walked. I said, no. I reached out to him. Mm-hmm. Hey, coach, let me get that hand.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
He gave you the hand?
He gave me the hand.
That's what I'm
But
talking
see, part of that, y'all, came from the victory that I got even on yesterday of what was I talking about yesterday? Of not having to be validated.
Oh, yes.
See, getting totally delivered from that. And I'll talk more about that when it's time.
Yeah.
But part of that was he showed me when he walked past me, this coach, which is important, very important coach. When he walked past me, a day before, I would have took that personally.
Yes.
And I'd have been hurt.
Right.
Football hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coaches hurt.
Uh-huh.
Because that thing of wanting to be validated was in me.
Right.
But the fact that it wasn't in me, it was like, hey, coach, what's up? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A day before, I wouldn't have said, I would just let him walk on past.
And then you're going to stew on that.
And then I'm stewing and not at him.
Right.
Listen to y'all, I'm stewing thinking that I'm less than.
Right. What's wrong with me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm less than. Mm-hmm. And that's how the enemy was getting me. I need somebody to validate me to keep me from thinking that I'm less than.
Wow.
You see, and that opens the door for the spirit of offense. So,
Okay, we got some more
here's
stuff.
another question: how does it make you feel, Sister Yvette, as the leader, to have all the offense coming at you?
Ooh,
So,
come on.
the greatest church hurt, y'all. The greatest. Please understand this. The greatest church hurt, especially if you're in another church outside of KCI, understand the person that's been hurt the most in your church is your pastor.
Yes. Yes.
It is your pastor and their spouse. Okay? Because your pastor, and once again, I am by no means, this is my calling. I thank God for my calling. But your pastor have to ignore the fact of folk talking behind their back, talking about them. I ain't getting fed in this church. And
Yep.
this is why are we doing this? And I mean, just all this, and we have to ignore that.
Wow.
That's our calling. We have to ignore it, and we have to pray about it. But this, what I want you to understand is this: the next time you experience church hurt, I want you to remember, nobody has got hurt in your church like your pastor.
Wow.
Nobody. I don't care what has happened to you. Listen, I've been called. I had back at Bryan Chapel. I was telling this to the prophet the other day. I was telling this to the prophet the other day. What'd you do that for?
Because you need to lock in,
Okay.
and then you can read.
Okay, so I was telling to the pastor. I was telling the prophet the other day. I literally back at Bryan Chapel. Now, we literally had a member come into the church.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down in the pews. Y'all not gonna believe this now. And when I started preaching, took a newspaper, crossed their legs, and opened up and started reading the newspaper while I was preaching.
No way.
Yes.
You've never told me that.
I
What?
am not making that up.
Oh my gosh.
And while I was preaching, I heard the Holy Spirit say, "You better not say a word."
Oh my God.
This lady literally came in the church, sit down, crossed her legs, and opened a newspaper up while I was preaching.
I can't imagine that. I really can't. I can't imagine that.
It was my development.
Wow.
It was my training.
That's why you the way you are today.
Yes.
And can just take everything.
I mean, because once again, so when you think about church hurt, I want you, if you're from another church, I want you to go to your pastor this Sunday, and I want you to apologize to your pastor on behalf of your congregation.
Wow.
And to that first lady.
Yes.
On how y'all have hurt your pastor, and he still comes there on Sundays, on Wednesday, whenever he still comes there and he delivers the word of God. When I see those videos of pastors going off, I understand.
Yeah. Yes.
I understand. I've seen some video where the pastor just lost their. and the thing about it is this: if you don't stay in the spirit, you will go off.
Yes, I'm sure.
And
I'm
once
sure.
again, and let me say this: I mean, once again, this was development for me. So there's been times, especially at Bryan Chapel. Now, I've been blessed because I've learned about that. But there was times in Bryan Chapel when I would see folk out there, talking and stuff like that, and I would yell, to get their attention.
Yeah. Oh, you like while you was preaching?
While I was preaching, yeah.
Oh, they were back there just talking?
Yeah, they be, I'm like, hey, don't y'all see I'm up here?
Oh my goodness.
Now, I don't would salt the Lord for this word, and you.
Wow.
Lord, yeah.
That's good, Dad.
Yeah.
That is a good. Okay, that's that view switching.
Yes.
Okay, members and people, even with people out there in the world, all that kind of stuff. They are like, I've been hurt by the church. That's why I don't go to church.
Yeah.
And then the members, they hypocrites and this and that. I see them doing this and this, and then they doing this and all this kind of stuff. But we ain't never heard the other side of the.
Right.
He's a person too.
Yes. Yes,
pastors,
yes.
apostles,
Yes.
bishops, they people too.
Yes.
And the pastors that went off,
Yeah.
they just pushed them over the edge.
Well, yeah. I mean,
They
once
just
again, I
over
mean,
the
yeah.
edge. They was like, can't take it no more.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
They lost it. And I understand. I mean, once again, I understand. I ain't saying it's right.
Right.
I'm saying it's what it is. Because you have spent that week
Right. Yes. I
seeking
understand
God.
that. Yeah.
And I'm talking about sent pastors now.
Yes.
Seeking God for the word to bring to the people. You sent that and you spent that time, and then you come up and you got folk out there looking like they sucked on lemons. Like they got egg on their face. But see, that's the thing about it is, the Lord told me a long time ago, see, we have to preach by faith.
There you go. That's good.
And I got to preach to their spirit and believe God to get the word to them.
Yes.
And the thing about it is, y'all, let me say this, because it's not the majority of the congregation. It's always those folk who are got the spirit of offense on or don't like what's good. They are the minority.
Yes.
They just make a lot of noise.
Right.
Like there's a lot with them, but they're really the minority.
Yes, that's good.
And so as a pastor, I got to remember, and I have to tell myself, I can't be up here fussing about this one or two.
Right.
When I got the rest of the congregation
that's eating it up.
And guess what? The rest of the congregation don't even know what's going on. They're like, who are they talking to?
Yeah.
I mean, who is he talking to?
Right.
But it's my job to be feeding.
Right.
So let's see what we got here.
Let's see what we got.
So somebody said, "Wow, Sister Raquel Creamer." Yes, Sister Raquel, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know y'all know who the ringleader was at Pride Chapel. Listen.
A newspaper.
That was my training.
Why did you even come? Stay at home.
But that was the whole thing. That was planned.
Yeah, they wanted to do that.
I'm gonna come up in there. Sit right there in the front, open up the paper, cross my legs.
Oh, wait.
In fact, I think they said on the second piece.
But still, they was there doing that. That's just,
So she said, "Real good, sir, Sister Yvette. Take heed, church. Your pastor or leader is not your doormat."
Jesus.
Okay?
Ooh.
And Kingdom Church First Lady says, remember that. Your pastor and the First Lady, because the First Lady, she had to go home with me all those years.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I had to fight to stay in the spirit on that. Okay.
Well, what you mean?
Well, not to bring home what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, what the folks was doing.
Right.
I think Sister Manya said something about folk being in their feelings. What'd she say?
Yeah. She said,
"Oh, is it too much to say people need to get out of their feelings?" It's not too much to say it, but the reality is.
I mean, yeah, the reality.
The reality is.
I mean, that's just it is. You got to develop that.
Yes.
That is hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
But it can be done, and like I said, if you can get over that first hurdle, then you on your way.
Yes.
It's the first hurdle that's the hardest.
Yes.
I mean, because when you do that first of not taking the fist. And the reason why I can say this is because, like I said before, Miss Miranda, when we first went into Recovery Foundation, that's the first thing she strips us of is the spirit of offense. Because she knows that she's going to be touching a lot of issues,
right?
A lot of personal things.
Yeah.
And step four really. So like she tenderizes you with steps 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But step 4, you get to see it on paper in black and white. What all that you did to everybody. And everything that people did to you. That is the strip. That's the final strip.
Wow.
Because you can't move forward to step 5 through 12 until you've gotten rid of all that stuff. So you got to see it. Because I remember I wrote down everything that everybody did to me. And I took it to her. And she's like, honey. What about what you did to people? And I was like, oh, I got to write. Yeah. She's like, you're supposed to write that first. You're supposed to write down everything how you hurt everybody, how you stole from your mama, how you mistreated, how you mistreated your husband.
Right.
You
Right.
know, by playing out on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Stealing his money.
Right.
You know, stealing
Right.
his money out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
All that kind of stuff I thought I had a right to because he
Right.
didn't treat me right. So I'm going to get back. You know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'll never forgive me stealing that $100 from mama's dresser.
Yeah. Did you ever pay us back?
I mean, I can't.
I mean, you know, that'll help with the forgiveness right there. if you pay us back,
that was the hardest. Like,
we'll talk to First Lady when we finish this about that.
Listen, but listen,
yeah, go
like,
ahead.
That really, that like, and the thing is, when I went into that drawer, this is off subject, y'all. But when I went into the drawer, it was a lot of hundreds. But I was like, I'll just take one. I'll just take one, and I'm good.
How about the change?
Oh,
the change in the bucket that we was saving up.
I took that whole Christmas change.
All our Christmas.
It was like, I took it and rolled it into the car, and I was gone. But, you know, I had to write all that stuff down. And see, when I wrote all that stuff down, y'all, and I seen it in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I was so broke and hurt. I was in tears.
Right,
and Miss Miranda let me sit there and just feel it.
Right.
She was like, you don't just feel this.
Yes.
And then she was like, okay, now the healing begins.
And y'all, here's a you know, Sister Vet says, yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it can be said to the babes toddlers in the church to get out of their feelings. Yeah. Yeah. She's talking about the seasoned saints. And again, once again.
Back and forth.
Well, no, because here's the thing about it is this. And me and First Lady learned this. Okay, here's another kind of church hurt. Here's another kind of church hurt.
Okay, come on.
We came back to New Hope, right? And so I grew up at New Hope.
Okay.
That's how I went to church all my life. I seen all the the deacons and all of them was there when I left. And you want to talk about something that made us want to leave church?
What?
Was when we found out, y'all, that it's talking about, you think that season. When we found out, all this time I thought they was living by faith. Mm-hmm. And found out they was not living by faith.
Now, what you mean?
Meaning that all this time I thought they was trusting God with everything. And then it kind of find out when it came to the finances of the church and getting stuff for the church. Oh, no.
Wow.
No. They was living by the works of their hands.
Wow.
Because it was like, why do we need to buy this and get this? The church was breaking down.
Yeah. I remember. Yes, that's hard.
And you think that they are a seasoned saint.
Yes.
And you find out they're still babes.
Yes.
Even though they've been in church forever, they are still babes.
Yes, that's a hurt, ain't it?
That's a serious hurt.
That's a hurt.
Mr. Malachi says, does the spirit of offense come from the enemy planting a small seed of entitlement, and because it's never dealt with, it grows into the spirit of offense? Or can those two spirits be two different entitlements? Entity. Yeah, that's a great question, because those two work together, Malachi. Mm-hmm. The spirit of entitlement works together, because here's another thing that happens. Back to the prodigal son.
Okay.
The one that stayed, not the prodigal, the one that stayed at home. Mm-hmm. I've been faithful to you, Lord. I've been faithful to you, Father. I've done all this stuff working for you. And he felt entitled. Mm-hmm. And because of that entitlement, the spirit of offense came on him.
Yes.
And he wouldn't even go and celebrate his brother being back.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Guess what? He wouldn't go back to church.
Right. Wouldn't even go back.
They celebrated and he wouldn't go back to church. So in our culture, and when I say our culture, I'm gonna say America, because it ain't just the brown skin or the light skin culture. It's just our culture of entitlement, period.
Yes.
That because in America we get stuff so easy, we think we come into the church, it's supposed to be the same way.
Yes.
And so yes, that happens. And then the worst is when we get offended by God.
Oh, that's rough.
Because he's not moving the way we want him to move.
So like the brother telling the dad, us telling God,
yes,
I've been serving you all these years. And you have not gave me what I've been praying for.
Listen, let me tell you how brutal Jesus is. I'm gonna tell you how gangster Jesus is.
Tell us.
Jesus says he tells a parable that there was a man working out in the field, and then he comes into his master's house, and he says, "Do you think the master says, sit down and eat?" No, he says the master says, "Go fix me some food, then you can eat."
After they done worked.
After they done worked out, the master's in the house chilling.
Yeah.
He says, "You go fix me some food." You know the moral of that story
What is the moral of that story? I've heard that story.
The moral story is this: when you was out in the field, you was doing what you was supposed to do.
Okay.
And when you came in, that didn't earn you no rights.
Wow.
Because you were doing what you were supposed to do.
Right.
So your job ain't finished because you got to go fix me some food before you can sit down and eat. So the moral of that story is your obedience doesn't say to God, "God, I've been doing this, now you got to do for me."
You got to bless me.
No, he'll say, "No, not only does that not earn you no more blessing that you want, go do something else for me." And then you can get some. Jesus is gangster, man.
He is. He said, "Go do something else."
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wee.
Yeah. And so we try to throw up in, God, I've been this, I've been faithful. That's what you were supposed to do.
Right.
And then on top of it, you didn't do it without me anyhow.
Okay, and then let me put a spin on that, okay?
Okay.
Let me put a spin on that. Hold on, let me do this.
Okay.
Because you won't
Well,
listen
no,
to me.
okay. Go ahead.
After
All
my
right, go ahead.
spin.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the spin is, the human nature of Adam and Eve.
Right.
Go back to the trees where God said you got all these trees, just don't eat the one.
Right.
Okay, going back to the brother and the prodigal son.
Yes.
The brother don't recognize all, like you just said, all that he has access to.
Yeah.
The house, the food, the money, all that kind of stuff that he has access to.
Right.
The only thing he's focusing on is his brother coming down the street and his daddy running to him.
Yeah.
He didn't even know or notice that he got a warm bed to sleep in while his brother's sleeping in a pig pen.
Right.
You know, he got food galore.
Yes.
I mean, just whatever food he want, he got an inheritance.
Yes.
If he asked his dad, "Let me get my inheritance," he would have got it too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's human nature to not notice, even going back to the members. They didn't notice the 50 that said, "Hey," they just noticed the one.
Right.
The human nature, or I'd say the spirit of entitlement.
And the sin nature.
The sin nature.
Yes.
The sin nature is to always look at the wrong and not the right.
Yes.
That's why at Spiritual Awakening, this is going off subject, at Spiritual Awakening, we ask, what's right with you today? We know there's a lot of wrong.
Right.
I mean, everything, I don't have a job.
Yeah.
Defects is on
Yeah.
me. I had to report today. They almost locked me up. All of that. It's always going to be something wrong.
Right.
What's right with you
What's
today?
right with you
And you know
today?
what? Everybody be like this. And so I'm sitting there. I'm like, you don't know what's right with you today?
Right.
And they just be like. But if I was to say what's wrong, oh, girl, let me tell you.
Right. Yeah.
This, baby daddy, and, you know, mama, and then, all this kind of stuff. But I always get a pause. What's right with you today? What's going on good with you? And it's just like a pause. So I most time have to be like, you awake? God woke you up this morning?
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm here.
Right.
Right,
Right. Exactly.
I take it.
Yeah.
I take that.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one, y'all. Here's the last one. Let's make sure we didn't miss nothing. Yeah. So here's the last one, y'all. Here's the last one. That happens in church. So somebody comes in church, they got a financial issue, and they're like, can I get the church to help?
Oh.
Okay. Can the church? I mean, we've had folk come, and this literally happened, y'all. Come knock on the door of the office. Husband and wife come in. We need some help with our rent. And so I say, okay, we have a benevolent fund. Okay. How much you looking at? We need $800. We can't help you.
I mean.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just have to be straight. No, our benevolent fund, and this is what I told him. I said, see, you don't understand how many folk ask for financial help.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
If we done that, we wouldn't have a church building.
Right.
Okay. So, and I meant to look it up in that, somebody, y'all do your research on this, but it was either Paul or Peter says you're not supposed to go to the church to ask for the financial help.
Really?
Yes.
It's in there.
It's in the Bible. He said you're supposed to go to your family. And it literally says, don't put that burden on the church.
Wow, I remember reading that somewhere.
Yes,
I don't know where, but I remember seeing that.
Well, I meant to look it up. Don't put that burden on the church.
Wow.
You're supposed to go to your family. You're supposed to trust God. Now, once again, y'all, we have a benevolent fund, but it only goes to a certain amount.
Right. As it should.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just us being biblical.
Right.
And so after that couple came to us, you think we saw them again? That was their last Sunday at the church.
Yeah.
That was the last Sunday we saw them at the church because we wouldn't give them $800. And I always ask the question, like with something like that, what's your plan for the next month?
Right.
Yeah.
Mama.
Because if we help you, what's your plan? Because something got you to where you don't have.
There you go, Dad.
So what's
There you go.
What's the plan?
Right.
And so we got financial peace that can help you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
Because the thing about it is the church is supposed to equip you. We're there to equip you.
There you go, Dad.
And once again, help where we can.
Right.
But what I'm talking about is that people get offended.
Yep.
Because, and especially, this couple didn't say this, but you have folk, I've been tithing.
Tithing for years.
Yeah, well, see, something is not right.
That's true, Dad.
Because we haven't had faithful tithers, and those of you doing the finance right come to ask church for money. And then the other thing is this, is tithing is not a bank account.
Right.
That you putting money into
like
your
savings
account to come to get it later.
I'm sorry, it ain't funny.
No,
it's just that's true. That's very true. But people look at it like that.
But they look at it like that.
They do.
But you are giving the money to the Lord.
Right. Where's your heart at? First of all.
Right.
So why you tithing?
So that's the thing that we have to remember is, and everybody go through tough times. Even tithers go through tough times.
Absolutely.
But we got to trust the Lord that He's going to lead us and guide us. But He said, but don't put that burden on the church. And wow. I'm gonna find that scripture, and I'll post it to this once I find it. Don't put that on the church.
That's so good, Dad.
So y'all, see, listen, we about to close this up.
Got to close it out, but this was a good one.
That's right, Sister Margie.
What'd she say?
They need some financial peace.
Yes, and I was gonna say this last thing.
Yes.
What I love about it is that we're not saying no and leaving you to your own destruction.
Right.
We are saying, and a lot of times we got a lot of class. KCI is so known for classes, it's not even funny. We about to start another class.
Yeah. Hey, Sister Margie, put in there the financial piece when it starts and everything.
Yes.
You don't have to be a member to come to this.
Right.
But let me tell you this. If you come to Sister Margie's financial peace, oh my goodness.
Yes. And
your life will be changed. It will be transformed. Okay.
Yes. Finances will shoot through the roof.
Yes.
And can I advertise mine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before Sister Margie's class, because I wanted to make sure that I got this class in before Sister Margie, so that people can do financial peace, because financial peace is very important. Okay.
Yes.
So not this Wednesday coming up, but next Wednesday.
These
are for anybody that's babes in Christ. Okay. When I say babes, I'm saying as far as you don't know how to walk this kingdom walk out. You've heard of it, but you don't know nothing about it. This is for the members of the church, and this is for people out there that's babes as far as just coming to Christ, just accepted Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. I got a class. It's not every Wednesday. It's like periodically. But this first class, It's called First Steps into the Kingdom.
First steps into
Listen,
the
it's going to be
kingdom.
amazing because it takes the pressure off of works.
Yes.
I got to do works to be saved.
Yes.
No, this is a class to get you straight to the King.
Yes.
To the King. And it starts next Wednesday. And it's not every Wednesday.
Okay.
So I just want to say, ask off or make it a priority, because it's going to be the first class, and then God will let us know when, we'll have another class.
Yeah, and then the other thing here is this, and she said for babes, but I want to say this: if you are struggling with your spiritual growth,
there you go, Dad. That's good.
This class is for you.
Yes.
If you're struggling, with it's like, man, I'm trying to grow in the Lord. I'm not growing in the Lord. You need to make sure you're there next Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yes, 7 p.m. Mm-hmm.
And Sister Mark said the next Financial Peace class is June the 24th at 6:30. Okay, I think it's 9 weeks, y'all. 9 weeks.
But it's good.
Understand this. 9 weeks to totally change and shift your financial world.
Yes.
9 weeks that will bring you out of living from paycheck to paycheck into the abundance that God has ordained you to have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we got that financial peace. We got the first steps into the kingdom.
Yes.
And then you got we got our Discovery Bible study on Wednesday nights. Tomorrow Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Yes.
Sunday morning worship.
Yeah. Life Answers.
Life Answers at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
This Sunday, Pastor Caleb is going to be bringing the word this Sunday.
My bro.
And so, yeah, listen.
It's exciting, y'all.
Listen,
Everything is
exciting. It is a smorgasbord.
Yes.
Okay. That God has served up if you really want the King and the kingdom. Mm-hmm. Come to Kingdom Church International once again. If you're a member of another church, we're not trying to get you to come to another church.
Yeah, no.
But you can come to the classes.
You can come to the class.
You can come to the classes.
The class is for the body.
It's for the body. And see, you might come to the class and maybe go back and help your church.
There you go.
Okay, so that's all we have, y'all.
That's it.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Jessica.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Daughter.
And you have just experienced What You Say, Huh? We'll see y'all next time.
Bring us another topic.
Yes.
That was a good topic.
That was Sister Yvette. Great topic. Bring us another topic.
Honey.
Okay.